Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. It looks like tomorrow is going to be a very big day for the markets and XRPs in particular. In this video, I want to talk about something that will happen tomorrow that I think could erase all the downward price movement we have been seeing in the markets overnight.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is going to happen tomorrow and how it will happen XRP. Guys, make sure you stay until the end. This is very important. Your help is very much appreciated as always. Thanks a lot. Thank you to everyone who liked the movies and signed up for the channel.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. These two easy things help me a lot. Have you found a good place to buy XRP? If so, please let me know and I'll put the link to my best exchange in the video's description. So let's get started, and I hope you all enjoy what I have to say.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Just so you know, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a very big day for markets, and I think XRP will do really well if a couple of these things happen. At this point, not many people are really looking back at how the market has done during Trump's presidency.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. People who can remember back a couple of months will remember that both the stock market and the Bitcoin market were very bullish. A lot of people were excited about Trump taking office because they thought he would get rid of a lot of rules that were holding back both the crypto and regular markets.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Now, out of the blue, that excitement seemed to go away right away, and it was clear that Trump's decision to put taxes on many of the world's largest countries was what killed the excitement.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. This was enough of an unknown for many big investors, especially big companies that put other people's money to work, to start pulling out.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded, but what's really interesting is that this is a lot like what happened when Trump put tariffs in place in 2016. Around 2018, those taxes began to be put in place. When Trump started putting taxes in place, the market went crazy.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. The market doesn't like it when things aren't clear, and when taxes are announced, people think prices will go up. People start to worry that they won't be able to sell as many goods, which leads to a world depression or recession. However, 2018 was a very interesting year.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. None of these things happened, and the economy was doing really well until CO. What we are going through now is very much the same. Markets were very scared about the idea that taxes could ruin the economy. Interest rates were already very high, which added to the unpredictability.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Tariffs seemed to be the last thing that made the market say, enough is enough. We're going to sell. We're leaving this thing. Any more trouble with macroeconomics is something we don't want to deal with. The more important thing is this.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. This is something that was just announced today, and I think it could completely change the market. This comes after the US finalized the trade deal with the EU, and India said that the trade deal with the US was almost ready to happen.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. These three countries are the most important ones for trade with the US from a strategic point of view.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Fears about tariffs would go away overnight, and the market would be back to where it was when people were really excited about Trump's chances of winning because of what he could do for the economy.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. This price reason why the market went down seems to have gone away overnight, and not enough people are paying attention. This is what happened. There were a lot of people who saw the market go down. They said it might not be taxes but something else.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. On the other hand, they were so scared that they forgot why the market was going down. It was about taxes.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. People are now ignoring the fact that tariffs are probably going to be put on hold forever, at least on a big scale. There are now new trade deals being made between all of these big countries that help the US.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. What this means for the US economy and for letting the market forget a lot of the bad things that happened when these tariffs were put in place is very important. Let's see what the Nasdaq is already doing.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. That's right. We can see this very thing happening right now if we zoom in.
When people talked about taxes, the market went crazy. It was around this time, on February 19th, a huge amount of stock was sold. And can you guess when the market went down? Went down.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded as soon as Trump said he would stop putting taxes in place. So, news about tariffs makes the market go down. The market is back on track now that tariffs have been put on hold, and we can see that the market is at a turning point.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Will it go down one more leg, or will it start the day higher and go all the way back to all-time highs? If a real trade deal is made with China this week, I think the market will go through the roof and hit new all-time highs. This is going to be a huge boost for the Bitcoin market going forward.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. And finally, I want to quickly show you what happened in 2018. Please remember this because it could be one of the most important parts of the whole thing. This is not a brand new plot. As I already said, this happened again in 2018. Trump put in place his taxes, and guess what?
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. It was crazy on the market, just like it is now. This was the big deal about tariffs in 2018. The market said, oh wait, it's possible that these taxes aren't that important, and went right out of there again.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded after all the fuss about tariffs. Other things happened that made the markets sell off again. But in the end, if we look at things in a bigger picture, if we zoom out over time, we can see that it was just a blip on the screen. Over long periods of time, the market quickly went up by a large amount.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. A lot of people forget this right now in the short run. In reality, this is just a fear-mongering story for the news. Everyone is going crazy over these tariffs, which haven't changed company profits, the GDP, inflation, or any other important measure that is being watched.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded, and that's the most important thing that tells me this is just a way to make people afraid that their minds are about to be ripped out. We will no longer have to worry about tariffs if we make trade deals with China, the EU, and India.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded, and it would make no sense at all for the market not to be trading at least where it was before all the drama. And I think it should be trading much higher. These are the things that I think will bring money back into the coin market, since most big money still sees crypto as a risky investment. Risky investment.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Because of this, people will say, you know what? Let's just go back to conservative investments if interest rates are high and tariffs are a worry. Let's get some cash. Get a return of 4% to 5% on bonds first, and then we'll talk about cryptocurrencies.
Speaker audio incorrectly encoded. Now, it's important to understand that we're not going to make decisions like that.